This is your goofy GreatTreeJam, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Mass Effect 1. Last time we left off, we wrapped up Bring Down the Sky by taking the fight to Balk's remaining forces. We shot our way through Asteroid X-57's main mining facility and confronted Balak, but it turned out he had an ace up his sleeve. He threatened to blow up the remaining hostages unless Shepard and company let him escape. In the end, we let Balak go and raced us out the remaining charges placed around the facility from detonating. After the fighting died down, we received Simon Atwell's sincere thanks and released the remaining survivors from captivity. Kate Bowman thanked us for our rescue, and we left the facility on a high note. While we were unable to neutralize Balak, we still saved the colony on Terra Nova and rescued the remaining mining crew. All in all, a damn fine job from the galaxy's finest. But it's time to embark on our next endeavor in Mass Effect 1. We still have quite a few assignments left, and by few as an understatement. We're going to be doing UNC Privateers. If you remember some while back, we talked to an NPC, a human named Garoth, in the Citadel Tower. He mentioned that his brother Captain Willem had gone missing somewhere in the Attican Traverse. So what we're going to do is we're going to hoot up the galaxy map and try and find Garoth's long-lost brother. So now that we have the map up, we can go ahead and read the description of Asteroid X-57, and we'll see that it has been brought under control. Once repairs are complete, the asteroid will be carefully maneuvered into geosynchronous orbit around Terra Nova. Though the Batarian terrorists have destroyed several months of work, experts predict it can still open for business before the end of 2184. So we are done here, and now that we've done the Bring Down the Sky DLC, the description does update to show that. But let's go ahead and head to the Horsehead Nebula, and we're going to be heading to the Strenuus system, so I will see you guys there just momentarily. Alright, here we are in the Strenuus system. Let's go ahead and look around for any resources that we might need. The planet of Thessalgon does not have anything of value, but I will leave it on the screen long enough for you guys to pause the video and read it at your own pace. Next stop is Trellin. If we zoom in, I don't think there's any resources that we can use. No, we do not. I will note though that they mentioned that the Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. So a little spoiler for Mass Effect 2, we're going to be meeting a character named Legion, and it's going to mention that the Geth spread a rumor that there was a certain there's a certain constellation that formed the face of a Solarian goddess when viewed from the Batarian home world. So I found that a little bit of an interesting, something that I thought about when I was reading this description. Well, let's go ahead and leave. Our next stop is the planet of Antitara, and I do believe we have some helium-3. Let's take a look. Indeed we do. Done deal. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Next stop is a planet of Yornthorl, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a League of One medallion here. So let's go ahead and have Tally bring it on board. Done deal. Alright, and that is the last little bit that we need to collect within the system. But let's go ahead and take a look around. If you notice right here, let's go to the planet of Zawin first. Now we cannot land on the planet because we do have to do a certain thing first, but let's go ahead and zoom out. And now let's take a look right here. We have a blip somewhere in our sensors. Let's go ahead and move in for a closer look, and it seems to be the MSV Majesty, the ship that Garoth's brother was in command of. The Majesty is a Kaloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict, all compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. So it doesn't look too good. It looks like the ship was indeed attacked, and there doesn't seem to be anyone left inside. Let's go ahead and take a scan, and I think we've picked up the trail of what used to be an engine drive. It appears that whoever did this attacked the ship, maybe looted it, and then headed back to the nearby planet of Zawin. So let's go ahead and prep for landing, and we're going to have quite a bit of combat coming up, so we need to be ready. Zawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt, with deposits of copper. Planetside conditions are hazardous, with constant ice storms racking the surface. So this is a level 1 cold hazard, so we're going to need to be extremely careful and make sure that at least one squad member has the Devon Industries armor equipped to negate the cold. But let's go ahead and land. Now for this assignment, I am going to be doing a bit of a unique setup. We're going to be taking on Liart Sony for her biotics, and I do want to give Tali'Zorah and Naraya a shot. But it looks like we're set. Ladies and gents, we are go for Zawin. Let's get boots on the ground. Alright, we have made planetfall on Zawin. The weather outside is frightful, and it is freezing. So let's go ahead and have one of our squad members put on some Devon Industries armor. I'm gonna have Liara do that. Looking pretty good in that light armor, baby. Yeah. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get back in the Mako now. Our first stop is going to be at this abandoned camp right here. We're going to be finding a generator that will allow us to mark a couple of ore deposits. So let's go ahead and mark this area, and I will see you guys there in just a moment. Alright, we've come upon the abandoned camp, and it seems we have a makeshift shelter or tent for what appears to be some sort of exploratory vehicle. It's no longer on site, but let's go ahead and get off on foot and take a look at the generator real quick. So there are no signs of the former occupants, but we do have several locations of interest marked on our map now. Let's go ahead and pull that up real quick. And now we have a couple of ore deposits on our map. Before we go here, however, I do want to direct our attention to the south. There is an anomaly right here, and there's also another ore deposit that the generator has not marked. But let's go ahead and get back in the Mako, and we will move to that destination. And as before, I will just go ahead and cut the footage, and I will see you guys once I get there. Alright, we're coming up on what appears to be some sort of wrecked speeder. So let's go ahead and move in for a closer look. And it seems we have a dead body. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Judging from the damage to the speeder, it either crashed and wrecked itself or somebody blew it up. In either case, there's nothing we can do for this person right here. Let's go ahead and mark the mineral deposit real quick, and I'm going to try not to run over the corpse. Remember how to drive properly. Let's go ahead and get some iridium. Go ahead and claim this real quick, and there we go. We now have some iridium in our inventory. Looking pretty good, keeping the Alliance happy, allowing the Alliance to expand in space. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our journal real quick. If I am not mistaken, I believe that we have just completed heavy metals. We just finished that up, so that should be yet another item within the collection quest for valuable minerals done. We only have light metals and rare earths left. Nonetheless, I will continue looking for resources even if we reach the maximum, just so it can help you guys out and just so I can fulfill my own completionist streak. Let's go ahead and leave this area, and we're actually going to be moving to this debris deposit. Now, I do want to mention, a while back I mentioned that areas with circular depressions in the ground are possible Thresher Maw nests, so we do need to be careful. There is a Thresher Maw in the area, and this debris pile is situated just right somewhere close to the edge. So let's go ahead and move out, and we're going to prep for possible contact. Alright, we're coming up on the edge of what appears to be the nest. We've got a circular depression in the ground, and it seems that the debris pile is just right on the edge of it. Let's go ahead and move in very carefully, and we're going to stay on the edge and try not to move through the center, just to be safe. Okay. We're not seeing anything just yet. We do want to stay on our toes. Let's go ahead and move in very carefully and keep our fingers crossed. Alright, let's go ahead and claim the salvage. Oh, this is going to be one of those tough ones. Okay, well, oh, I'm not going to make it. Well, oh, snap, did you see that? That was fucking baller, yes. Okay, before we do anything else, I do want to outfit our squad real quick. So let me just take care of that momentarily, and I believe we are set. Alright, let's get back in the Mako. We are level 60, so we're just gonna go ahead and kill this thing. Just kill it in the Mako. Oh, we need a better line of fire, so that means we have to move around quite a bit. Okay. Woo! Close. Okay. Please do not reef surf underneath me. Okay, we need to go ahead and dodge this real quick. Like I said, the Veshermaw fights, once you get used to them, are pretty easy to handle. You have to make sure to watch out for the acid attacks, because they do bypass shields. So, all you need to do if you want to kill this guy on foot, you can go ahead and just use a Mako to whittle it down. Don't move around too much, because Veshermaws will resurface underground. They will dig underground and then resurface elsewhere. The worst case scenario is it may resurface underneath you, so you want to be careful. What I will do is I'll just keep it still and keep jumping up and down to avoid it. And I might speed this up just a little bit so you guys don't have to sit back and just watch this. You know, get pretty boring after a while, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, against my better judgment, I'm gonna try and take it out on foot. Because I feel like it.
That's the last of them.
Alright, and that should be it for the Veshermaw nest. Before we leave the area, there is yet another thing that we need to claim. I do want to keep this thing going because we got quite a bit of combat and I don't want to spend too much time. However, let's go ahead and head to this location right here, and I will keep quiet so you guys can listen to the wonderful sound of the beautiful Rachni. So I hope you guys could hear that. That was the sound of the Rachni. But now that we're done here, let's keep it moving because we do have a little bit of combat coming up, both related and unrelated to the assignment, UNC Privateers. Let's go ahead and move the Veshermaw nest, and before I do anything else, let me go ahead and just direct your attention right here. We're going to be moving the Mako to this anomaly, and what I will do is before and as always, I will keep cutting the footage and resume when I get to my intended destination. So, bon voyage! Alright, we are coming up on some ancient debris, and it seems that we have, or we may have an Enturian insignia, so let's go ahead and get out, and let's salvage the insignia. Or let's go ahead and recover this artifact real quick. And there we go. We have a Chatty Outpost insignia marked on our records. So looking pretty good thus far. Let me go ahead and take a look real quick at the Journal for Turian Insignias collection. And we have 11 out of 13 done, so we're coming up pretty close on that collection limit. Or not limit, but the requirement for completing the assignment. But let's go ahead and move out of this depression real quick. And I think we're going to be heading to this ore deposit right here. So, last one, there's a rotten egg. Alright, we've arrived at the ore deposit. Let's go ahead and get out and get some cobalt for the Alliance. Let's go ahead and survey this real quick. Not fun to fight these games. I play these games every single time, but you know what? Take for it what you will. But now that we've got some cobalt, it's time to move to an anomaly right here. And we've actually got a somewhat of a unique encounter. Nothing too special, but we are going to be thrown into some kind of combat. So let's go ahead and prepare for contact. Alright, we're coming up pretty close on the anomaly that we just marked on the map. And there appears to be nothing here save for a blue beacon just right in this spot over here. If there's anything we've learned from the planet of Metgos, is to be very cautious about beacons that are in the middle of nowhere. This area is prime for an ambush, so we need to move up and be cautious. Let's stay on the lookout. And like we suspected, it's a trap. So let's go ahead and get out of the kill zone. We got a couple, or actually we have 4 armatures that are spawning in. Let me go ahead and knock one of them down. Probably this one right here. Alright, and I'm gonna be making for this area right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit back and play sniper. So let's go ahead and just park the Mako up here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of combat. Alright, we are now out of view. Kind of wondering if I should just kill it in the Mako and make it easier, because I'm not gonna earn any experience, so... Alright, well... Let's go ahead and take one of them out with the Mako, because I do want to have a little bit of fun with a sniper rifle, but at the same time, I don't want to spend too much time here. Let's go ahead and take this one out. Done deal. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take another one out with the Mako, or let's not do that. Let's have a little bit of fun. Or I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I don't know what you guys are going to do. So let's go ahead and have Italian Liara wait over there. Or not do anything at all. That's fine too. Move over here, guys. Thank you. Okay. Now let's go ahead and re-outfit our equipment real quick. Alright, and we are set. Okay, let's go ahead and just make sure that we're barely visible. We want to keep the ground protecting us as much as possible from the attacks. We only want to be barely visible so we can get some shots off. Alright, one armature is down.
Clear.
No, we're not clear. Stay back, guys. Okay, next one is this one right here. Looks like he's trying to move up to the side to try and get a better angle on us. Let's go ahead and just move back a little bit. Yeah, this armature knows exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to get a better shot on us, so we gotta be careful. Alright, last one, right about here. Alright, last armature is down.
I think we're done here.
Let's go ahead and board the Mako and move to our last 2 destinations. We have one final ore deposit to collect, and then after that, we will have to assault the mercenary camp, possibly where Garoth's brother is being held. Let's go ahead and move in and collect some more. Alright, we come up on some palladium, so let's go ahead and move into this little ditch, this little depression, and collect some palladium for the Gold Alliance. Alright, let's go ahead and just claim this bad boy for the Alliance. Done deal. Look at that. We are now done with the surface collection exploration part. So now the only thing left to do is to board the Mako and prepare for contact at the main mercenary camp. So I'll mark this location right here, and we're going to get within range of the facility and prep for surface attack. Alright, we are overlooking the facility. We're actually due northeast, I believe. Yep. We're overlooking the area, and we've got some heavy turrets, some rocket turrets, and we have some snipers on watch. What we're going to do, instead of trying to fight them on foot, we're just going to go ahead and just bum rush them. Let's go ahead and take out the snipers real quick. Alright, we're moving in. Alright, the snipers are wearing down our shields, so let's go ahead and take them out. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on the turrets next. Moving too fast, I need to be careful about that. Oh, we have one sniper still open running. Alright, should be down pretty soon. Let's go ahead and put our Mako a little bit perpendicular to the line of fire. Oh, whoops. Well, bummer. Alright, one of the turrets is down. And that was not a smart idea, but let me go ahead and move up here. And I'm gonna try and focus on... Let's try and put this building between us and the other two turrets, so... Make sure this hill can kind of obstruct it so they can't fire at us. Alright. Going down pretty soon. Alright, looking pretty good. We only have 2 turrets left, so let's go ahead and take them out real quick. Pretty much at our level, we don't really care so much about the experience penalties. And it makes the combat a lot easier, so... Let's go ahead and just take out these guys real quick, because they're pretty much a sideshow for us. They're keeping us distracted from our real objectives, so we do want to not spend too much time fighting these guys. Alright. Should be going down right about now. Alright, we're done. Let's go ahead and move to the facility, get within range, and get on foot. We're gonna go ahead and enter the building and prep for immediate contact. We do need to find Garoth's brother. Hopefully he'll still be alive, and if he's not, at the very least, we can give Garoth some closure. Alright, now that we're inside, we no longer need to have Liara with her armor equipped, so let's go ahead and re-equip her real quickly. And I think we have the desired weapons, but let me go ahead and switch to my shotgun real quick. Alright, and we're ready. Now this area is going to be a pretty difficult fight coming up, because we do have some high level or pretty powerful enemies that are close range combatants, so we do want to be careful. Now, what you want to do is if you are a low level, you may want to wait on this assignment, because it's going to be extremely brutal, especially on insanity difficulty, so just a little warning to you guys. Wait till you have appropriate gear and appropriate power and leveling talents, so let's move in and light them up. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Here we go. Welcoming party's coming our way. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of damping, I guess. Okay, they're switching up to shotguns now, so let's go ahead and sabotage them immediately. And I'm going to use immunity. Alright. We're gonna have to move back into the main chamber because we are a little too close. I'm gonna have Tally to use some overload. Alright, now, or what, even better, let's go ahead and have Singularity deployed at the ceiling. We are making short work of these guys. Destroying them. Hi, what's up? Whee! Okay, I'm a little childish there, but having a little fun. Damn. Bye. Oh, this is funny. Oh, Tally's gonna need her shields back up, so let's have her rally back towards us. And Liara as well. Alright, we're gonna need another Singularity going.
Hold the line.
Alright, Liara's gonna need some barrier going on. And we're gonna need another sabotage going. Oh, okay. They got him. So I wanted a little bit of fun there, so... Aw, look at you. You're so cute. You're trying to hit me. Well, you know what? Get sabotaged. You know what? Your shotgun does not work at that range, but mine does. It's kind of funny. So I can shoot nearby, and guess what? Oh, that was the sound of a sniper rifle going off. Okay, I need to stop getting cocky and focus on the objective. We have one mercenary right here. There's 2 snipers, right? Yup. Okay. Alright. Go for another singularity. I think we knocked just one of the enemies out of bounds. It's kind of funny to see that happen. But let's go ahead and sabotage these guys real quick, because they can kill us in one hit if they wanted to. He's got his pistol out, so he's not that much of a threat to us. There we go.
You must die. You must die.
Would you stop saying that? Come on. Alright, sabotage. Uh-oh. Liara, get a throw off real quick.
You must die.
Alright.
All targets down.
Okay, the facility is clear. Let's go ahead and look around for resources, loot, crates, metagel, whatever comes our way. I believe there should be a crate nearby. Let me go ahead and just stay on the lookout real quick. The room's a bit of a mess, but we managed to clear the area with little difficulty whatsoever. Decided to goof around a bit with the shotgun, but, you know, I like to have fun. It's the important part of playing this game. You gotta have some fun every now and then. There we go, that's 1 container. I believe that there are 2 on the upper level, so let's keep an eye out. There should be a room back here. I'll get to that in just a moment. I just want to make sure there's nothing in the main chamber before I move on. I don't want to get lost doing one thing, because I have to focus on one thing at a time. That's how my brain works when I'm playing Mass Effect. Or any RPG, because I'm the kind of guy that gets pretty easily sidetracked, so I want to make sure I focus on clearing one room at a time. Keep it nice and orderly. Let's go ahead and open the canister real quick. Nothing here. That's okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep moving this way. At least nothing else besides that canister, but let's keep moving up. We're gonna head upstairs, and I think we have 2 crates that are somewhere one in the walkway and another on top of the crates. So let's move back here. Let's not blow these things up when we're standing next to them. And we have some Predator L armor. Now, I usually use the Colossus armor, but Armax Arsenal just have some Predator L, M, and H series armor, and that's pretty good as well. But we're not going to need it. Let's go ahead and just sort that out later on. And I believe that's all the crates for this room, or this chamber. Now let's go ahead and head back to the room back here. If Garoth's brother is going to be anywhere, we might find traces of him here or some information as to where he is. Nothing on this computer, so... Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this real quick. And not do that. That'd be great. Well, I failed. That's okay. I'm feeling a little derpy right now. But, you know, you guys didn't see that. You didn't see that at all. And that is not good. It seems we found Willem's brother. Garoth's brother. Garoth is not going to like this. Well, it seems that we were too late to save Captain Willem, But we need to inform Garoth about what happened here, so let's go ahead and take the data pad, and we're going to head back to the Citadel pronto. Garoth deserves to know what happened to his brother, so we need to give him some closure as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do to save Captain Willem, and I believe for this assignment, no matter when you decide to do the assignment, there is no time limit. You will always find Captain Willem dead, so regardless, it's not our fault. We did everything that we could. But now the only thing left to do is to head back to the Citadel and inform Garoth about the fate of Captain Willem. Alright, let's go ahead and get inside the Mako. I'm going to go ahead and board the Normandy, and we're going to head back to the Citadel ASAP. It is a damn shame that we couldn't save Captain Willem, but we can do at least one thing. We can let Garoth know what happened. So let's go ahead and leave Zadwin's orbit, and I will see you guys momentarily. I'll see you guys back at the Citadel, so let me just cut the footage, and we'll be there in a jiffy.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible. In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
You must welcome civilization after so long a time in the Prothean ruins.
No, cities and stations were always my mother's area of comfort. I actually enjoy the solitude of dig sites.
The ship I grew up on was always full of noise and people. The solitude of a dig site would drive me crazy.
Alright, we are back in the Citadel Tower, and we are now confronting Garoth. We need to let him know what happened to Captain Willem and give him the sad news.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
So we couldn't do anything to save Captain Willem, but at least Garoth is going to do what he needs to do in order to take care of the body, or at least not the body, but try and give Willem the funeral that he deserves. But it's time for us to head back to the Normandy, and I will see you guys there momentarily.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked Alliance soldiers, and the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
Tali, are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, we are back in the Normandy CIC, and I think it is time to call it a vid because we are finished with this assignment, and I do feel like taking a little bit of a break, guys. So let's go ahead and just call it a day. Alright, this is GreatTreeJam, and I just want to wish you guys a happy day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be in this universe or the next. We finally finished up UNC Privateers, and we gave Garoth the closure that he needed. Probably not the message that we wanted to send. We were hoping to save his brother, but there was nothing that we could do. So we have to move on, and we have to keep our eyes out for any more trouble in the galaxy. But what we'll have to do, we'll have to wait till another episode. For now, I just want to bid you guys farewell, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.